guys, welcome back to Lemon Lane Cottage. Today's video is a little bit different than a tour video. It's one where I'm just going to share with you some of the happenings around the cottage this week. Some of you have been asking for a little bit more of a chatty video. I used to do those in the past. I will not do them all the time, and I will warn you on the days that I do them because I know they're not everybody's cup of tea. I have a gnat. I know they're not everybody's cup of tea. But once a week I'd like to just kind of catch up with you. This week in particular I dealt with a chicken escape. The chickens got out, they decimated the garden back here, the barnyard garden. Not all of it, it looked worse. You know, when you first come up on something it always looks so much worse than the next morning or even a few hours later. So I was in a state of panic when I first caught them out, and I put them away and I looked around and I saw dirt everywhere. I saw plants everywhere. I saw things munched to the ground. I was a little bit shocked and sad, but the next morning I came out, reassessed. It wasn't as bad as I thought, and luckily I have some cool weather lettuces and stuff in other parts of the garden that I was able to dig up and put back in here. So I will be sharing that with you. Let's see what else. I made a fresh loaf of sourdough bread. I have been doing that once a week, maybe every 2 weeks, but quite honestly probably once a week. I never used to love sourdough, but now as I'm learning these old skills, baking is one of the things that I truly love, and making sourdough has become such a joy for me. I give it away, I consume it, I freeze it, I do whatever I can with it. I did, and I will just be honest with you, I did take a loaf to my mom's for Easter, and it was a flop. Sometimes that happens, and I prepared it ahead of time, but I baked it there. And I don't know if you are a baker, something about using different pans, different ovens, just the whole setup was wrong and it was terrible. I would have thrown it away. They pretended to eat it, and I'm sure they tossed it after I left. We had a beautiful Easter at my mom's. We had ham and asparagus, mashed potatoes, macaroni and cheese. I'm trying to think what else. A fruit salad, and then strawberry shortcake for dessert. So it was extra yummy. I did start putting together some patio furniture, obviously for the patio. I requested this beautiful umbrella that you guys saw earlier, and some patio furniture, and a new barbecue, just a few things that would make our backyard someplace that I absolutely want to be every single weekend, which is where I already want to be every single weekend, but I just wanted it to just amp it up that much. I also got a new light fixture for the kitchen, so I will be sharing that. My husband said he's going to put it in this weekend, so I'll probably be sharing it next weekend. Just a whole lot of normal going on here. A few extra excitement. There's a bee right here. I think he wants my shirt. Okay, now I gotta leave. Okay, try this again. So nothing special, just a whole lot of ordinary I thought I would share with you. And then tomorrow, no, he's back. Just a whole lot of ordinary that I thought, would you leave me alone? I will be back on Saturday with a true garden tour, and we will be looking at the potager garden. So that is all the chit chat that I have for you today. Let me know what you would like to see here in the garden, in the cottage. I'm going to show you a little peek of the kitchen today, but I don't want to really show you everything we did in the kitchen till my husband hangs that light. So hopefully come back next week and I will have that for you as well. So tell me about your week. What one thing out of the ordinary happened for you? For me, it would definitely be the escape of the chickens. So that's all the chit chat for today. Enjoy the video, and as always, thanks for stopping by. Okay, first off, the mint was all coming back. It has been totally decimated. It was all looking like this, and bigger, and you can see that side of the fence. They picked it clean. Not that it won't come back, it will. Here, my garlic. You can tell they've been in here. Yep. In here, last night I went ahead and I pushed the cucumbers back down because they were out. But I will come. Lettuce is mostly gone. They were in the peach tree. There was, oh yeah, there it is, dead. There was nasturtium in there started. The worst of it, oh yeah, they were up here. They did leave the tomatoes alone, which I'm very thankful for because that is my summer crop and that is what takes a long time to get started. They left the radishes alone. They stayed out of this bed, so left the cauliflower. This is where they had their field day. This was full. Lettuce and celery and mustard greens, and that was, what was there? Romaine. Dug up the potatoes, and then back here, they stretched their way through all the berry bushes. They left these potatoes alone. They broke a few stems there. Cleaned out that potato bag. Cleaned out these potatoes. This was onions and chives. We left the pumpkin vine. So yeah, pretty much everything you think a chicken would like. Yep, they did it. Today is all about cleanup back here then. I'm gonna fill in all the dirt that was kicked out, see what I can save. I'm gonna transplant a few, I have some extra kale and cabbage in other parts of the garden. I might have some lettuce too. Might just take advantage and put in another round of radishes in there because it does get shade, so it does stay pretty cool. So yeah, could have been worse, and I could have been more careful. They left my seedlings. These are the bean seedlings, so they did leave those. Today is definitely a work day. I better get the best darn eggs for the next few days. That's all I'm gonna say.
Sunrise in West Virginia, sleep talking on the front porch, running barefoot to a creek. We learned to drive the van, then we had to hide it from the fishermen. 2 French braids made believing, like my own sister. Our souls weave together. Nobody's road is the same. Both of us went our own way. Our hearts have never changed, 'cause we got our cabin days. Like my own sister, our souls weave together. Beaded bracelets I won't forget. Friends forever, like my own sister. Our souls weave together. Beaded bracelets I won't forget. Friends forever. Friends forever.
So all in all, it wasn't that bad. I did get some new lettuce planted. Luckily, I had some extras that I was saving just in case I had a crop fail. I also am transitioning the potager, which I will share with you next week. The cool season crops I am taking out and replacing with warmer season things. So I did have those that I was able to move. I think it was just the panic of the moment, seeing the chickens in there, seeing the dirt everywhere. Yeah, I think maybe I might have overreacted just a tad little bit, but I'm allowed. I hope you enjoyed this video today. If you like what you see, I'd love to have you subscribe. I have tons more gardening, of course, but I also do have some things to share from inside the cottage. I will be doing that in the weeks to come. I hope you guys all have a wonderful second week of April, and I will see you in the next video.